Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not a very, very good twist. That twist turned into something. Oh, okay. Well. Huh? Waiting on my body to confirm. Still. Send if my old graininess doesn't get the best of me. Cause I'm... What? Wait! But you're in though. So you... How does it not send you a notification? That doesn't make any sense. Huh. That's... I barely get anybody's notifications either. I only get like the people who I don't want to be in live with. Oh shoot, okay. Yeah, that's normally how I have to do it. I just stopped in at Joe and, well, both the fishing entertainment guys is live because they're live right now too. Right now they got a whole ton of people in. Yeah, Joe and Ron. Heck, some woman who I think I've seen in Joe's lives before, here and there. She is 13 weeks pregnant, and I'm thinking like she doesn't know me, but she's saying like something like she's warning that she might be a little, I guess, not weird, but I guess out of sorts because she's pregnant. Thinking like, wait a second, why is she telling me? I don't even know who she is. I've seen her in lives before, but um, Bernardo, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so I'm sitting here trying to give her advice about pregnancy and you know what to eat. Makes me feel like I went through the dang crap. And I've never even been pregnant. I'm a guy. I don't get pregnant. I'm a dude. And here I am giving advice to a woman who's 13 weeks freaking pregnant. How does that happen? How the frick did that happen? I'm not married. I've never gotten a woman pregnant. Therefore, how can I have any consolation about a woman's pregnancy and what she should do? I'm sitting here saying, well, if you're going to have 4 cheeseburgers, you might want to have a smoothie with that. I can only go based on the knowledge that I have seen. I go based on, see, I'm visually and auditorily, see, because of the fact that I'm on the spectrum, I go by auditorial and visual. So if I've seen it before, I have that knowledge. And she is pregnant, 13 weeks pregnant. Here I am telling her, by the time you get to 38 weeks pregnant, you're probably going to go through contractions. I should have said you were probably going to get very moody, but I guess I kept that one out. I didn't want to scare her, but I said you're probably going to crave weird food. She said that she was definitely going to be drinking some chocolate milkshakes, which I guess is okay for a pregnant woman. I said, like, it sounds like women crave lots of things, but if you are gonna have junk food, you gotta have like actual good food. Like, I know smoothies is probably gonna be one thing. Drinking plenty of water. Son of a biscuits! I literally told her that too. I literally told Ashley in Joe's live, cheeseburgers is better than being craving pickles and ranch. Wait. Yeah, that's what I said to her. Holy crap, and here you are saying that that's what you were craving when you were pregnant. Holy smacks. Wow. Dang. But yeah, no, I'm sitting here giving a pregnant woman who's 13 weeks pregnant advice when I've never gotten a woman pregnant. Therefore, I have no necessity to know about pregnancies. It's nothing wrong with knowing what a woman goes through in that sense, as long as it's not going too far. Some things are normal to talk about, but here I am, a 32-year-old man like myself, is giving advice to a woman who's pregnant for the first time. Yeah, to a silence, yeah, right. To a science. Thank you, words. Ow. But yeah, I told her, like, halfway through her pregnancy, she's most likely going to have to stop the junk food to drink more water, eat more healthy stuff. Because halfway through the pregnancies, she's going to, I didn't tell her she's going to start feeling symptoms, because by the time 38 weeks come, she's 13 weeks pregnant. So 38 weeks being pregnant is a little far off. So, she can eat some foods that are a little junk food, but she's really got it. For the first time being pregnant, apparently she says she's a little bit more bulging out than usual. I said, yep, you got twins. She said her stomach was a little bit bigger than I guess, a normal pregnancy, which I said, yeah, you got twins. I know nothing. But yeah, I told her halfway through her pregnancy she has to stop the junk food. Like, this is 13 weeks pregnant, you can still eat certain things, just not as much. Or if she is, she's got to eat healthier food as well. Because what happens is, and I know you've been pregnant before here, Josie, but because of how the pregnancy goes, like when you get your contractions, you're going to be in a lot of pain. It's going to hurt. It's normal. But in order to, when that child is trying to come out, all that healthy food, your smoothies, your water, anything that goes down smoothly into your stomach is giving nourishment to the baby, but also makes it healthy. It makes it a healthy pregnancy, which means you're still gonna suffer pain through the pregnancy, but it's just like anything else. The healthier you eat, the more liquids you drink, the more smoothies you drink up, the more smoother the pregnancy. See, I go by visualness. So if I've seen it, I'll know it. Sorry, I'm not trying to, it's just, that's just how it is. I go based on what I see. Heck, my mom would say, well, she shouldn't be eating cheeseburgers at all. I had pre-eclampsia. I have no idea what that word means. I am absolutely flabbergasted of that word. No idea. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. All I know is when a woman gets moody during pregnancy, get the frick out of Dodge. That's all I know. Uh oh. Uh oh. That's no good. Yeah, that's never a good sign. But then again, I know there's always complications to pregnancy too, so regardless of eating healthy, I guess you can still have problems. I guess it all has to deal with how, like, during the pregnancy, what you're eating, what you're doing, uh, how you're resting, preconditions of. Well, that's good. Maybe your body forced its way to have a high blood pressure. It all depends on your body chemistry. Here I am talking like I'm a freaking doctor, wise guy, and I know absolutely nothing. But it sounds like from what you're saying, Josie, I kind of have it down to a boiling point, which that's actually encouraging. But I'm not saying I know everything though. I don't know everything. Like she should be drinking, Ashley should be drinking stuff like this. Whole bunch of water. This every day. And to prove to you, Josie, it all depends on how your body reacts to the pregnancy. It's just based on body chemistry, how your body reacts, how stressed you are. Stress during pregnancy, too much of it can actually cause high blood pressure. Doing too much physical labor, so you can only go so far on, let's say, like yoga stuff. I mean, yoga's good, exercise is good, but um, but through it, it depends. Like if you are really if you get stressed very easily, yeah. And it depends on how the baby forms. So maybe, I mean, like, it could be that too. Well, that's good that you had no problems with your second daughter. Yeah, that is kind of weird. But again, it's all on how your activities are when you're pregnant. It's all on based on your activities. Uh, um, like there's certain things you can do while pregnant. That's physical. Um, whether it be physical labor or moving or lifting, or not mainly lifting, but that does depend on how you're lifting. Your exercises. Are you getting enough rest? Um, are you watching how you're stressed? A little stress is okay. Too much stress can cause a lot of high blood pressure because don't forget your body creates. My sister has had all C-sections, and she's got 6 freaking kids she doesn't even have, and she started when she was 17. So yeah, I think my sister could definitely probably coexist with that one. Here I am, again, acting like I know things. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. I don't know. If my mom were here, she'd probably just tell me to shut my mouth. Stop talking about what you don't know about. Hello, people. Just because I'm a guy doesn't mean I don't know anything. Yuck. Bullheads. Baby bullheads. Or whatever we can catch, but it depends. I mean, he still hasn't gotten back to me. I even tried calling him before I went live. Nothing. I don't know. I'm hoping he didn't have something come up. I mean, he does have a girlfriend and a daughter himself. Yeah, I know. Ed Evans and Linda, they caught ones up in the 20s. So females are running. Females are definitely running right now because Ed Evans and frickin' Linda caught flatheads last Wednesday. Hey Josie, are you the only one that's in here? Yo, wow. I wonder how it's gonna be like. I wonder how that's gonna be like tonight for me. Although again, I don't force people into my lives. Yeah, who knows? If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I know. Oh, I mean, mainly like tonight, like sometime after 8. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna force people into my lives, but tonight, but if people stop by, hey, that's great. Yeah, I'm not really worried. You never know, yeah. But if nobody shows up, I'll most likely just end the live. If nobody shows up, I won't even bother going live. Where's my... there it is. That's what I'm looking for. A pre-live, Daniel, before an actual live for fishing. I have no idea if this is actually going to be... I think it is done. Holy crap, that did not take... Dude, son of a freaking pipsqueak. Come on, dude. Rocky theme song. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, this. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's done. Oh yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. There, that's what I'm cooking. It's done now. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting some barbecue sauce with it too. But I'm not really gonna eat in front of you guys. I don't like eating in front of people. Ugh. Yeah, you should see my live yesterday. Completely dumb live I made yesterday. Completely. Actually, multiple. To technically tell you the truth. But how's everybody's day today? I don't want everything to be about me. That's right, I burned myself. Whoops. Wait. You mean like not everything's about me? Yeah. I mean, it's not. Well, I'm underneath this thing, but yeah. What did I say? I don't remember what I said. What did I say? Oh, nice there, Daniel. What the heck did I just say? Yeah, what I said. Now I forget. I freaking forget. All I remember saying is not. And how, how is your guys' day? Not everything's about me. That's about all I remember I said. Oh, I don't eat in front of anybody. Is that what I said? Was that the last thing I said? Oh, yeah. Because of the crap that I put myself through with the whole CPR mouth-to-mouth stuff, which, by the way, I'm certified now. I'm just waiting for my, I guess, to get their certificate now, whatever they give me. But yeah, no, my mom said some things that kind of made me feel pretty useless. And then I talked to my friend Terry, who ended up calling me back, but I was outside having a cig. So I ended up calling him back. I told him about it, and he didn't think it was anything for me to be so stressed about. And then I started going crazy in my live because I was really stressed, and I was acting like what I would normally not act like sometimes, or most of the times. And let's just say this: I was being a bit rowdy. Oh snap! What about me being rowdy? Well, that's what the live tonight's probably going to be like, but it's going to be over flatheads. Tonight's live is going to be crazy. But that's why I'm hoping quite a bit of people come in so I can be crazy. But whoever comes in, comes in. Whoever doesn't. It's all one to me, really. I mean, there's other lives for people to go into. So, I mean, because I know there's going to be a lot more lives tonight, because it's Friday. It's pretty much the day before Saturday. So, so in all reality, Yeah, because I'm gonna if my buddy gets back to me, and we're going out tonight, which I know we're going out tonight, because even um because he texted me saying, "Hey, if you're open, I plan to want to go out Friday night for flatheads again, back out for flatheads. So, um, so if you want to go out, if you're available." And I said, "Yeah, I'm definitely available. You know, because I don't work Friday. Now, obviously, I did today because of the certification stuff." Okay, yeah. I know. It's the old man brain coming in. But yes, tonight's definitely gonna be a rowdy night. It's gonna be me and my buddy, and we are going to get some. We're gonna be, you know, going crazy. But then again, I can't go crazy if not a whole lot of people are in. But I'm not necessarily gonna force people to come in. So depending on who comes in tonight into my live, it's gonna be a rowdy night. Thank you, Mom, for telling me that Friday is usually before Saturday. Oh man, maybe I should put that as your nickname now. Mom. No, I wouldn't do that, not without your permission. Nah, I mean, and you know, just for fun, yeah. But I would never actually put that as your nickname unless if that was, yeah, I get permission for that kind of stuff. All right, there, Daniel. Oh, nice. Yeah, be safe, man. Mm. Well, if I was still besties with that one woman who I met in LMK, who is actually in PA. She's actually about like an hour and 30 minutes away from me. Somewhere around there. Her nickname still would have been Chunky Monkey Bestie, because she did like that name. Yo, Ranyos! But unfortunately, since I'm not besties, I mean, I literally just got done, you know, getting her back, and then all of a sudden, I guess, she called me the one night while I was out fishing, and all of a sudden, I told her, hang on a minute, I'll call you back. And I tried calling her back, actually multiple times, and nothing. So my guess is, so you got to understand the full story. So she had a child with a guy that she's no longer dating, but because of the fact that he's got her so trapped, you know, she even told me that she even tried to want to take her son with him, and he said, if you do that, CYS is going to be called, and she's the one who's got to leave, but without her kid. So, you know, that's just how it is. And but now it sounds like they're dating again. I don't know, but I don't think she wants to have anything to do with me anymore. Child Youth Services, like social worker for Child and Youth Services. You know, like health inspection for the children. Like let's say you were going to adopt a kid, CYS, Child Youth Services, would come out and check your house to make sure you're all tidied up. You're not, you know, it's not dangerous situation for the kid. You know, like you're able to support a kid. You know, like they can take your kids away if they really wanted to, if the living situation wasn't all that great. So, yeah, I do miss her. She's one chunky monkey Latina woman, and that's why she liked that nickname. I guess it kind of made her feel special. Maybe it might be CPS. Maybe it might be Child Protective Services. Maybe it goes both ways, though. It might go both ways, so either way, it's still the same thing, I think. Oh, well. Huh. Yeah, who knows? I'm getting too old to think about that kind of stuff. But, yeah. It sucks. Actually, I gotta say, me, my brother, and my sister, we were all three adopted. So we all three kids were through the system like quite a lot. Because we were adopted here in Pennsylvania. And I got homesick a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so Child Protective Services sent us to a lady who did like foster care in her own home. Found out that she had a sister who lived up here in PA. And she felt led that she wanted to adopt us all three kids. And so I got adopted at 12. My brother and my sister were probably, they were younger than me. And now I don't even see my sister anymore. She's off somewhere, can't live without a man. My brother's married with 3 kids and animals, kind of like a farm, you know, and a cow for the slaughter to put food on the table. And me, single, loving it. What was the other one? And flathead fishing and carp fishing. Yeah, but I don't see my sister. I haven't seen my sister in a long, long time. I talk to my brother every once in a while. But again, how are you guys doing? What's up with y'all, you know, in general? Man, I'm too close to my camera. It's okay. It's for the best. Honestly, quite frankly, I'm glad. Because my birth mother was a nymphomaniac. A big time nympho. Like, that is why I am so detrimentally afraid of the very thing that guys want. But then again, there's a lot of guys probably like me. Ranyos, I'm like right there with you, dude. I weigh 234 pounds. No, wait, I'm sorry, 243 pounds. Red Bull Princess just made a short. She never goes live. I can't wait to get my fucking bike back. Oops, I done sweared. I done sweared on YouTube. I can't even laugh. I done screwed up and sweared. uh, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, my bike. Um, oh, you guys just want to see me on my bike again live. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, well, don't worry. I'll be doing a lot of that again. I'll definitely be going back on my bike again. I just found out when they juiced it up to 58.5 miles an hour, or the max speed. It says it literally right when you turn on the screen. So my friend just got back to me when he called them up. They're gonna call me personally, I guess, to let me know when the parts come in. And then what happens is, I guess, I got to find a way to bring the bike in. So, because two tires, actually, he ordered two tires, this time a bit thicker and better. So, yeah, 58.5, because they discontinued the screen module for the part that you turn on. That module only allows the bike to go 28 miles an hour. Since they upgraded it and discontinued the other one, depending on the screen module, is depending on how fast the bike will go, regardless of self-pedaling or throttled. So it's just one of those things that I'm actually glad I'm not getting it registered. I'm not getting my bike registered. Like I've got too much things to do, places to go that make it easier for me to have that bike. Like I've ridden that bike in the rain, like full flooding capacity rain. It was thundering, it was lightning, and I was going through water on the trail that was literally like this high on the trail because I was going down the hill, and of course with the bottom being enough depth for water to well, actually, in fact, I do gotta tell you guys though, a guy I know just died. He was no older than me, maybe a year younger than me, and he just got killed because of a deer. He was driving his dirt bike in the morning just the other day, I guess just like a day ago, just yesterday morning, and a deer came out, I guess, and he didn't have time to swerve, and full impact sent him flying, hit a bunch of trees, and died on impact. But he was driving an dirt bike. So just think of a dirt bike, but electric. I promise I'll buckle my helmet up. Don't worry. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes it irritates me, I guess. But yeah, I'll buckle it up. Yeah, well, it's just how it is. I mean, he was no older than I was. Maybe even a year younger than me. Well, stuff happens. I know Crystal was pretty upset when she told me. Because she texted me yesterday saying, "Did you hear about Adam?" And I said, "No." Eventually she got back to me and said he was killed. And it was probably going to be in this area of Pottstown. I just don't know where. All I know is there was a bunch of trees when he went flying and he died on impact, I guess, because he never got back up. Man, it's such a shame, dude. Yeah, crazy. Yep. Makes me want to slap the shit out of them. And this is why we hunt them every fucking year. We gotta keep the population at a minimum. This is why, I mean, I'm not against animal activists, but these animal activists, see, they would rather preserve animal life than preserve human life. What they don't understand is, so they're okay with manslaughter, but they're not okay with hunting deer. It's food, you know, like it's just how it goes. That's what happens when we live in a sin-filled world. God gave them to us to enjoy. We're to take care of his animals that he created. But he also wants us to put food on our table. Yeah, I'm hoping to be after them too myself if I can ever get, when my buddy gets back to me on that whole thing. Because I really want to go, because it's coming up in September or November, so it's, I think like September. So, we'll see. Yeah. As long as I don't shoot myself in my own rear end or my own foot. Most likely I'll shoot myself in my doggone dang foot. That would be an improvement. Shoot myself in my own doggone dang foot by accident. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I'm doing mine online. Much shorter. Oh, there it is. Huh. Well, it means you're a good driver. Dingy dangy? What's a dingy dangy? What's a dingy dangy? What? Ooh, there goes the dingy dangy. Pear Coops! My brother from the... let me get this right. Netherlands. Please tell me I got that right. If I got it wrong, I'm going to smash my head against this wall. Yo, Ranios! Yo! Yo, whoa, 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 whoa! What are you talking about here? I know what you mean. What? Oh my gosh. No, that's my wife's job. If I had a wife. Thankfully, I don't need a wife. Yup. I am forbidden. Personal reasons. Like I always say, there's never a dull moment in my life. Uh-uh. Now, if I had a wife, yeah, that would be her job, not my job. Yeah, well, then I would have to bring a shotgun. Because she'll most likely bring something bigger than that. She'll most likely bring a samurai. Well, there goes that clean cut. Oh, honey, let's go have a child. I want to have a child. Did you forget something that involved me having a shotgun and you having a samurai? Yeah, come on. Did you forget? We can't have kids now. Oh, man. I love telling the stories, but at least I'm not part of it. And besides that, I have no idea how to be in a relationship, anyways. I'm more of the advice giver, not the actual physical part of it. So, and I got my own reasons why I don't want to be married. I mean, I don't mind being friends. Um, I'll never become best friends with that person unless if that's the way they want it. Like my one bestie, Latina friend, who I never get to speak to anymore after the last time, which was like a few weeks ago, because I guess either one, her not so much guy that she had a kid with tried calling me from her phone to tell me to stop talking to her, or she wanted me to take down her number because I don't know. But I also know she just had another child with him. Now, not only does she have a boy that she's had for quite a few years, but now she's got a girl. You're good there, Vanyos. I'm also bored, considering the fact I'm still waiting on my buddy. And I never give nicknames out unless that person allows me to. And that obviously it kind of feels kind of weird giving out a nickname to somebody if you don't know them as well. But if you get to know them and they don't mind a nickname and they like the nickname, that's the nickname that I call them. Just how I am. Edward! Pop goes the weasel. I'm now just dwelling on that line now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I got that one. Yeah, the humidity is pretty bad. Edward, my man, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Wait a second, haven't you been in my live before? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in my lives before. How are you not modded, young man? Because if you know Josie and Ranyos and Peer Coops, then you should be modded. Because the only three people that I have managing mod are Josie, Scott, and Melissa. Those are the only three managing. Well, my brother, my actual brother, is a managing mod, I believe. If I remember correctly, I did make him a managing mod, so that's Josie, my brother, Scott, Melissa. That's 4 people that have managing mods. I don't think I met him. If I did, I probably didn't realize he was your son. For any of you guys that are in here, besides Josie already knows this, I am going to go live tonight with my buddy for Flatheads. So this is just a pre-live, just to get my hours up on YouTube, and everything. So, and to talk to you guys too. So. And again, I think I had a minor subscribe to me. Didn't even realize that she was a minor until, because after she said that she was subbing me, I later went back to go look at her YouTube channel, and her physique of what she looks like told me that she is a minor. So I hid her from my channel. I do not allow minors in my live. Heck yeah there, Peer Cubes. That's good. Oh, to prove that I'm actually certified, here's the thing for that they give you after during your certification, during the process of training. This is the actual Transnet logo for what I work for. But, oh shoot, Floodwatch. Yeah, you'll definitely see me out there during a Floodwatch on my bike. I've done it before with thunder and lightning. Woo! Felt good, baby! You guys probably never seen me do that one before. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Now all we need is ATC. Heck yeah! You're right there, Josie. Heck yeah, that's where I'll be. Thunder and lightning storm with my bike during a flash flood. Heck yeah, I've done it before. Coming home from work at night. Freaking fantastic. Haven't had so much fun. My bike will literally go through bread and water like nothing. Well, mainly because they say any e-bike that's over $2,000 to $3,000 can go through rain without getting destroyed. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm glad I got that type of e-bike. Anything 1,000 and below, like let's say from like 1,500 and down, don't bother riding it in the rain because it's not waterproof. It'll destroy everything. Huh? Oh, you're reacting to Edward's text. Ah. I was wondering why he put the PFFFFF Wow, that just sounds so weird. If you say it way too fast. Oh my gosh, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Whoo, baby. Oh, so see, that's the module. See, this is the module. See? Max speed, performance line. Max speed 58.5. And then, see here, here's your thing. This is what... This sport will bring you 30 to about 35, a little above 35. And turbo will bring you up to like 45. Alright, that's enough of seeing my house now. Not only do I have one Transnet pen, but I also have another one. Now I got two Transnet pens. What a thunkin'. Yeah, thanks there, Ranios. I'm hoping, man, tonight's gonna be wild. Tonight's gonna be wild, man. Tonight's gonna be a wild live. I just have no idea where I'm gonna go with my buddy. Oh yeah, you'll probably get that 30-pounder there, Pure Coops. I bet my bottom dollar dime on it. You're gonna get that 30, man. Heck, you might even get a 40. Oh, there it is. Huh. We've already been up to like 111 there, Edward, with a feel of 111. Oh, I got you. Have a good one, Radios. Huh. Tell me about it, bro. Huh. I wonder what happened if I did this. Ooh, that's tight. Yep, that's tight. That's not a good... That's not good. I do weird stuff. I'll tell you what, if you guys want to hear something funny, it was dumb, but it was funny. So I was working as a dishwasher. And And so I decided to do something really stupid. And I decided to put degreaser spray in my soda. No, I think it was just that. After I did that, I drank some. Oh, sure, my insides became very clean, but I'm pretty sure I had an upset stomach. But my insides were clean. Eric B! What's up, bro? Yo, Eric. How are you not modded? There you go, Eric. I just modded you, bro. Oh, man. Edward, take it easy, buddy. Drink plenty of water. That was a long time ago, Josie. That was like years ago. Back in my late, early 20s. Early mid-20s. Yeah, drink plenty of water there, Edward. Don't overexert yourself, bro. I know I've overexerted myself. Oh, there it is. That's what I was missing. There's the dang thing. Pierre Coops, I have a reminder for you. Remind to send me a link to your live. I'd like to watch your live. I don't think I've ever been in your live before. I'm trying to support people's channels a little bit more, the best I possibly can, because it's not right that people come into my lives, but then when it comes to other people's lives, I rarely show up. And if I do, I might say a few things, stay in for like a few minutes, and then I'm done. So please let me know when you do go live. I'm really hoping for a monster tonight. I really, really am. I'm actually hoping my buddy catches a monster. Doggone, at least something above 30. Just something above freaking 30 pounds. Doggone it. I'm thinking about going down to my one spot down in Coventry. That's honestly what I'm thinking. That might be my best option with my buddy Sam. But he's still got to contact me. It's already 4:14 and he still has not contacted me. I'm wondering what the heck. Okay, I'm not really used to military time, but I'm pretty sure if I look at it at some point, um, like look at the who's live, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see you. Because normally if I don't get a notification, I'm usually on YouTube anyways. Oh shoot, that might be when I'm still live on my channel. Oh shoot, how's that gonna happen? How's that gonna work? Oh shoot. Well, I mean, if anybody rarely comes into my live tonight, I mean, like um, if nobody rarely comes into my live, I'll pop in and see on YouTube if when you're live, and I'll try and stop in then. But that's only if people don't go into my lives tonight. If they don't, I'll most if not like let's say like one or two people, and I don't know who they are or some I don't know. I'll definitely come into your live then. Huh. Oh yeah. Yes, that's 8 hours. Yeah, so, but because because depending on when my buddy gets back to me, um, get out of here, dumb fly. Um, I'll probably be live before before 10 p.m. my time, but like I said before, um, yeah, I think I now just got down what is being said. So, like I said, if nobody comes barely into my lives and I have zero people in, I'll probably look on YouTube to um, for your live then, Pierre. Yeah, 8 hours from now he'll be live. Huh. Because I'm definitely planning on bringing my wig tonight for my live. And what none other than this wig right here. This is the wig that I will be wearing tonight for my live. And it will go on the flathead as well. Not just for this freaking head. Because this is the one that so this is the one that Linda had gotten me for the thing. Yeah, this is what Linda gave me. This is the other one. This is the full black one. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured there, Josie. Because I'll still be live during the time of um before he goes live, so that does make sense. Yeah. Because normally if a whole ton of people don't come into my lives, I usually just go offline and just don't even bother going live again. Because there's no sense. Because at that point, nobody else is really going to show up. So I tend not to waste my battery on my phone nor my solar bank. At that point, I'm just going to try and keep my phone charged as best way as I possibly can for emergencies. So what's everybody doing for the evening? What's everybody doing for the evening? Wait, Edward, is that text towards me or towards somebody else? Oh, um, well, if my buddy gets back to me because he has a truck, so all I have to do is put everything in my Burley trailer right here. So this is literally my setup for when I have my bike. So this is my setup. This is normally what I use for my gear when I have my bike. So if I go out, if it was just me, then yeah. But in all technicality, I'm hoping I can get out there, depending on when he gets back to me, saying when, because we still got to get bait, because we got to get more bullheads. Right now, I'm only at 2 bullheads, and it's in my fish tank right now. But I'm hoping. But if I do, it's probably gonna be sometime when it's already nighttime is when I'll technically go live once I get out to the river. Um, but again, if not a whole ton of people come in, because like I said, there's gonna be a lot of people live. Today's Friday, so usually Friday and Saturdays there's gonna be people live during most of the day and most of the night. Um, so, um, yeah. So I don't know. Hoping, cause yeah, cause I mean like, if he gets back to me soon, it'll most likely be like towards more like the evening, like maybe around like 7ish. We'll try to catch some bullheads for live bait, and then what will happen is um, then we'll go and get bait, and then we're hoping to be out after we catch the bait. Um, so yeah, that's my hope. Because like I said, I'm trying to get my PB flathead, and I'm trying to get my flathead on my live. Because the last time I got those 2 hits at the river with my buddy, the one I'm going out with tonight, hopefully, I got 2 hits on my 2 rods after I went off live. because then I guess a whole lot of people weren't really showing it up, and they weren't really in. So I ended up going offline, and I said to my buddy, I bet you as soon as I go off live, YouTube live, I'm probably most likely going to get hits. And sure enough, I got hits. So I normally go based on who's in. If there's quite a bit of people in, like right now, if this is how many people are going to be in and it fluctuates here and there for people coming in, then yeah, I'll stay live. But if there's like one or two and they're not really saying much, and I don't know, it might be some people I don't know, then yeah, I'll most likely go offline. I'll most likely just end the live, because I'm not going to waste my battery on my phone and on my solar bank just to stay live. Oh shoot, you know what? Oh shoot, yeah, I know, Josie. Sorry, I saw your I saw the message. I just didn't even say anything about it. My bad. Yeah, I know you guys watch. I know you guys like watching the bait fishing too. But yeah, okay. So you guys want me to go live bait fishing as well then? Before I go live for flathead fishing? Okay. Oh, I already know, Josie, you're always busy. I know you're gonna be. I know you'd be in it. Well, when you do come in, I mean, I know if you don't I can't even speak. If you're in, but do not comment, I know you're in. You might say something just to let us know you're in, but you're off doing something. So I know you're always busy, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, that's what I'm asking. So you guys definitely want me to go live while fishing for my bait and when I get there, because that's the way you guys want it. I'll definitely do that. I got a yes from Edward. Hey, how's it going? No. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, so my mom's coming over then? No, she didn't call me. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably see her come through. Oh, I got you. Hopefully. Yep. Well, I'm doing both there, Josie. That's what I was asking. Like, is that what? Because when you had originally said, what was it? When you said, "Hey, we watch bait fishing too," and that's what gave me an idea of saying, "Do you guys also want me to go live bait fishing before I go live for flathead fishing?" Because I will go live for bait fishing and Well, for sure, definitely for flathead fishing. My other son fished this morning, so we won't be live tonight. Too friggin' hot. Oh, yeah. I hear you on that one, Edward. Okay. What happened in New Jersey? Did someone yell at him again? Because I know I saw his one short a while back ago. He got yelled at by a kayaker and some guy off on the embankment, I think. Silly butt. Last time I checked, I had a rear end. Yeah. Well, see, if I don't have an ass, I better get myself one. So what happened in New Jersey? Was it life-threatening, or was it just because of some Karen? Well, what happened? He lost a bunch of his gear out of the back of his truck. Oh, shoot. Dang. That's no good. Well, dang. Shoot, that's never a good sign. I mean, I do try to help people out with that. If I have a little extra cash, I try to help some people out. Oh shoot, I don't have Cash App. Oh wait a second, I don't technically have to have Cash App if I'm sending money to someone, because is he monetized? If he's monetized, it might be easier for me to send some money, but I forgot my password to my thing, so now I gotta reset my password and write the frickin' dang thing down. Okay, if he's monetized, I don't think it would really matter if he was using Cash App then. I know my mom's kind of a bit quirky when it comes to sending people money. Only because she always says it's always a scam, but what she doesn't understand is... give me a second, guys. Alright guys, my mom had called. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? I swear, if the frickin' call had I hope you guys can hear me, because sometimes one time I actually had to end my live just because. Okay, sweet. Because last time someone tried to call my mom tried. Smart ass. Smart Alec. Yeah. Ah, you're fine. Oh no, she's fine. I don't mind. I just came up with the smart ass remark myself. Hey, she can say whatever she any of you guys can say whatever the heck you want. As long as it's not too much cursing. I'm trying to keep down on the cursing myself. Oh, I just want to let you guys know, I will never, ever, 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 ever try to make you guys feel uncomfortable. If I make you feel uncomfortable, in the sense of like, how can I use this as an example? Oh, okay. I mean, I hope, Josie, you don't mind this. Um, and I would never try to humiliate you through this example. Um, like, uh, like when she had said something that was like a mom saying, I said, yes, mom. Of course, mom. That's my way of just being funny. Now, that's then I said to Josie, I hope you don't mind that I said that. And she says she doesn't mind at all. So that tells me that it doesn't bother her as much. Well, then I explained to the fact that because of the fact that she is a mom, it made perfect non-weirdo sense to say it like that just because she is a mom. So makes perfect sense. But to most people, it would probably freak them out, which, which, I mean, I know most people would probably be freaked out about that, but, but, like if I came up with the nickname for you, Edward, which, or let's say, Pierre Coops, which I don't know, and I got to come up with nicknames anyways if I did. Don't mind me. This heat's getting to me. I'm having a heat stroke. Alrighty, time for me to calm down before I have a heat stroke. Yep, yep. Ooh, that's a lot of hair falling out. Good thing I ain't got no hair that falls out. I ain't got no freaking hair. Uh, hmm. I'm definitely set up for the ocean. Huh? Brother Jose? Oh, man. Stinky Toes? What the heck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember that. I call you Josie J. But that's when I bring my real man voice out. Ah. Ha ha. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? My favorite movie is Edward Scissorhands. It's actually one of my favorite freaking movies, although it does kind of make me emotional in a not so great way. So, Edward. What about Edward Lindbaum Scissorhands? Sounds about cool. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's just a stupid, like an hour and 31 minutes in. Dang. Heck yeah! So Josie is mom. Edward is Edward Lindbaum Scissorhands. Oh man, that's crazy. I would say Pierre Coops would be Koopa, Pierre Koopa from Mario, from like the Mario movie, the Koopas. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? I don't throw this word out as often for this movie anymore, only because of the fact I'm a little bit older now. But I actually got pretty emotionally suicidal over it. And I think it was because of the two main characters. It was the two main characters that got me so um, emotionally unstable, I guess you could say. Because it was a romance movie. Back then, I had no idea that it was a romance movie. There was some romance in it. I just didn't know it was an actual romance movie. And it very made me very emotionally suicidal. Not saying I'm going to do that, but it's more like the I don't know, kind of like a Romeo and Juliet, but without the actual suicide part in it. That's why I've been talking to a friend of mine because I'm too infatuated with females. Of course, every mother freaking guy is like that. If I hadn't talked to my friend Terry about all this woman problems, I would not be where I'm at today. God gave him the words to tell me to not get so infatuated with the first freaking woman I see. This is one of the reasons why, and I've had problems in the past, like major problems, enough where I literally almost passed out because my whole head got so heated. Um, because I was too young in the mental mind to understand. Plus a few other problems that I will not talk about. Um, that's why if I explain myself or I say something that might eventually irritate somebody, it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to put my finger under that. I've gotten a lot better with the whole female aspect of friendships. I'm still trying to normalize a female friendship and conversation. And yes, Josie, as you said before, I might meet that right one, but before God, I want to stay single for now and not worry about it until God puts that one Christian in my life that He may have for me for marriage. Obviously, after I've learned how to normalize a female friendship and conversation, and learned, well, a few other things. But yes, so that's why I'm not so infatuated as much. So there's nothing wrong with being infatuated. It's more or less how you pronounce it that makes it either wrong, sin, or it makes it okay, like it's just normal, or something like that. Um, but yeah, the only reason why I don't want marriage is mainly due to my past. Although I don't want to keep on using that all the time, I'm trying not to. But my past does actually have a part to play in why I don't want it. Um, like for one, my birth mom was a nymphomaniac, which if any of you guys know that word, it's pretty much you can't get enough of sex. And again, the S word is thrown around in this. And anybody who literally talks about sex literally drives me crazy. Like, if it gets way, way too bad, like there's a certain point in time where it becomes too much. And if it does, I start getting frantic. And I start going crazy. And then it starts bothering me. Then I get suicidal over it. Because guys are very emotionally attached to that kind of stuff. I think it's like 4 things my friend said. So there's 4 things that guys want in life, and this is just how the normalcy of it is. Guys want a job, food, sex, and sleep. Because sex is a very, very, very big communication thing with guys. And I understand that. I'm a guy. It's not everything in a marriage, but it is indeed an absolute communication from a guy to a woman. Now, don't ask me how that factors in. That is what my friend told me, and I actually understand it a slight bit. Like, I understand it to the extent because we're guys. That is how God physically wired us, man and female. He wired us with sexual desires. Now, is sex more important than being with your spouse, like golfing or fishing or hunting or hiking? There's more to life than just sex. I'm still learning that process. And I'm hoping I'm not doing a TMI on you guys, by the way. I'm very factual. I like to be honest. Unfortunately, my honesty gets me into a lot of freaking trouble. That's one of the reasons why I have a hard time keeping friendships. Literally. Because as soon as I lose a friend, it's like I start going crazy. And this is just in general, Josie. This isn't, this is just in general. And that's why I'm saying it, so people understand. So that way, if they see something like, okay, why does he seem like he's a bit like obsessed with it? I'm still in the process of learning. Let's just put it at that, and then, but yeah, if it wasn't for my friend Terry Cooper, I would not be in the position that I'm in now. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Now I just try to act my old crazy self, like a nutcase, fruitcake. I'm surprised that's not my frickin' nickname right now. Oh, I know. My friend Terry's even told me the same thing. I'm a good guy. Yeah, no, it is. And I don't mind having friends. I would like to become best friends with guys and with women. Now, with a woman, it's a little bit different, just because women are more on the sensitive side. Um, on that whole best friend things. Guys are a little bit more, yeah, yo, let's become best freaking friends. Women are like, yeah, I know what you mean by a best friend, but let's just take it slow. I mean, I'm not talking in any way, shape, or form like a marriage, like not in that type of way, like, but for any woman that I'm a friend with, like I'm a friend with Crystal, I would consider me and her slightly best friends because I've known her for now quite a few years, ever since I met her over at Turkey Hill after her girlfriend doesn't want to kick my ass anymore. I'm not naming her name. I'm not putting her out there, just in case if she is watching. If her and her girlfriend are still watch. But anyways, because we're always doing burping contests. Heck, I'll even blurt out a frickin' fart right in front of her, and she'll literally smirk and laugh at that. Like, that's literally, regardless of her being in a relationship, I feel I can be myself in front of her as a friend to be able to do that. I even told her, normally I wouldn't try and fart in front of a woman, but you're an exception because I've also known you for now quite a few years. So, I mean, I can't be best friends with every person unless if it's a guy, then, yeah, that's different because we go fishing, or, we have that bro code. And no, not the bro code as in bros before hoes. I don't play that stupid game. And any woman who calls themselves a bitch, I try not to even associate with. Because honestly, when a woman refers to themselves as a bitch, they're calling themselves a slut. I'm sorry, I hate to use that word, but I'm being very truthful. I'm being very brutally honest. I absolutely despise the quote, well, I'm a female bitch. What you're saying is you're owned. You're telling every other guy, I don't mind getting fucked so hard to tell all the other guys that I'm owned, regardless of whether or not she's in a marriage or dating. That's why I hate when a female considers themselves a bitch. It's just the way I feel. And most guys will tell you the same flipping thing. Then most of them just won't come out that like me. When a woman refers to themselves as a female dog, a bitch, what they're saying is, I'm a fucking slut who's owned by this dude, and probably by multiple of other dudes that gets fucked so much. It makes me even sick. So that's another thing that bothers me, and I will sway away from it. I will disown any woman as a friend who calls themselves a bitch. It's just how I am. I do not play that game. I've already got enough issues as it is. If you want to consider yourself a bitch outside of the realm of talking to me, when we're not talking in person or on the phone, that's fine. I don't care. Just don't do it in front of me, because it will drive me nuts, and I'll want to bash a freaking tree in with my fists. I know because I've done it before. I've punched a tree so hard, my knuckles here were so red. Actually, in fact, somewhere around here for my knuckles got so bad they actually turned purple. Because I punched it multiple times on my. So after my jog, if I was like, let's say, really depressed or listening to music that would almost push me to that max, yeah, I've punched trees after my jog. I've even teared up in tears because of the fact that, because I was so stressed. And mainly just because I'm afraid of, because I'm a strong dude. I'm a big dude. So, it's like, why would I want to put it on anybody else? So, I hope I didn't scare anybody. And come to find out, since nobody texted or commented, I'm assuming you guys are all like paying attention, like, whoa, damn. He just laid that flat out on the table. damn straight. Dang freaking straight. There we go. Seriously. No, I know, like, not everybody's going to feel the same way as I do. Now, please tell me you guys actually understood all that. Oh, no, I know you're listening. I know you guys are listening. It's just the silence told me that you guys were really intently listening. That's why I figured, wow, they're listening pretty good. But yeah. So, but yeah. Now, from the stress talk, now on to the good talk, which I've yet to determine, because I'm still waiting on my buddy to get back to me. Because if he doesn't get back to me, I'll most likely be going out myself. Which means that burly trailer that you guys just saw me have. Thank you, Josie. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. And from you too, Edward. If you had said something about that too. Oh yeah, you did. Okay. That's why I try to stay around people that if they seem to be cool, genuine people, like Edward, you're cool, Pure Coops is cool, the other guys are cool to hang out with, in lives, and when they join my live, Josie, you're one of them too. But anyways, so what are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think? How big do you think I'll actually catch? Like, you can pick any number of weight. What do you guys think? I want to get you guys excited. If you guys are going to be in my live, I want to make it mysterious. I want to make it awesome. I want to make my live God-honoring too. So I know not a whole lot of you are probably Christians and I'm not going to like preach, because our job is not to preach. Our job is to present it in a manner of speaking. But I want to make my life mysterious, God-honoring, fun. I want to make it sound like a scary horror film, but in the sense for like fish. I want to get you guys pumped up for these fish that are coming through. All right, so I got Josie at 33.6. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Our job is to plant the seed, not to water it. God is the one who waters the seed. We're just to plant it. And he always, and he doesn't want us to do it like 24/7. He wants us to do it when he brings up the opportunity for us to actually do that. Okay. Edward says 6-pound blue giggy. Pierre Coops says 20.6. So right now Josie's the highest, but not impossible to get that number for a flatty. Pierre Coop says 20, and mine is 31. And Josie, just to let you know, it's not the church that saves you. It's trusting and having faith in God that when we all die that we will be going to heaven. So it's putting your trust and faith in him that no matter what this world will bring, that we have someone that we can talk to, that we cannot see, but he's always there listening. So one, it's having a personal relationship with him, accepting that he died on the cross for our sins, and that we cannot live without him, and we cannot go to heaven without him, and realizing that through trusting him, at least trying the best we can, it's not about good works at all, but it's about what he did on the cross for us, so that we can be saved by him dying on the cross and raising 3 days from the grave. So he beat death. That's all that is. He wants to have a relationship with us so that we can get better know him, so that he can use us for his kingdom. So that's what being a Christian is about. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't enjoy things in life, but when God wants to use us, granted, I'm no more different than, say, you guys. People say that us Christians have it so easy. Absolutely not. If you motherfuckers knew what the devil can do, then you'll know that you don't want anything to do with the devil. Most people don't want to become a Christian because it's too much effort. Because all they hear is what the devil can do, and then they want to go back right to that. When, in all reality, that's why we need God. Because without him, where are we going to be? It's not so much as following God is such a bore or something like that. It's where are we going to go when we die? Hell or heaven? That scares me too, guys. Don't think that doesn't scare me either. Even as a born-again Christian, it does scare me, but it tells me, though, through that being scaring me, I want to choose God. Now, does it mean we always choose God? No, I'm still a freaking sinner. I still sin. I still have problems. But it's realizing that we have a God that we can go to. He may not be here in person, but he's here in spirit. And he could be sitting right next to you with his arm wide, across your shoulders, knowing what you're going through. Because even God was tempted. My state record is 31 pounds. Let's just put it this way. God said that he's not asking for the qualified or the qualified. He's asking for the not qualified. He doesn't want you to be qualified for him to use you. He's not asking for that. If he did that, if he wanted that, he would be using the rich, and that's not what he wanted. 28.5 ounce flathead is what you're going to catch. That would be nice too. So Josie's at 33 point, what was it? 33.5? Exactly. Thank you, Eric. Yep. Doesn't mean that God does not chase us. He will chase us. That's his whole point of his love for us, is he does chase us. Eric's going to go with 35. You and Josie have it right on the dot now. But I'm not seeing what you had said there, Josie. It was 36 something. Oh, 33.6. Okay. 33.6. Eric says 35. Edward says 28.5. Pure Coops says 20.6. All right. Anybody else have any guesses? But now, see, here's the thing. Which rod is it going to be on? Is it going to be on the Akuma Elite or the Pro Classic bait caster rod? Just either say Pro Classic's going to get the bigger one or the smaller one, or say the Akuma Elite will get the bigger one or the smaller one. Pro Classic or Akuma Elite? Josie's going with the Pro. Oh, Eric, that's literally my goal, son. That's literally gonna be my freaking goal for tonight. But how big? Now, if my buddy Sam gets back to me, what do you think he's gonna break with just his one rod? He has a Pro catfishing for fun spin cast rod. It's a one piece. I had bought him 40-pound light blue braid I got on Amazon. I got myself one too. What do you think he's gonna get? Oh, Akuma Elite. That's what it is. It's an Akuma Elite. So Josie's going with Pro, and Edward and Eric are going with the Akuma Elite. Well, the Akuma Elite has I think it's like 30 or 40 pound ocean mono. Actually pretty fairly close by me, within walking distance. Lake Sanatoga, right where Steve, fishing with Steve, caught his one odd koi ghost carp. Capaholic says state record is 66 pounds in PA from the Susky. That is actually not shocking. There's some pretty big ones in the Susky. Yup. I was with him and Scott when Steve caught his koi ghost / fantail / mirror carp. So, yup. And actually, in fact, he's not doing much fishing, I don't think. Last time I heard. All right, so now that we got all that down, that's gonna be the goal for tonight. What you guys said, and anything in between that's still good too, or at least around those numbers. Like I said, I really, really want to make it a mysterious, awesome, God-honoring time without my cursing, because I'm really trying to work on not cursing. It actually bothers me when I curse. Even my friend Terry Cooper, who's 71, even says he has problems with cursing himself. Bullheads. Last time I got hit was about a week ago on two bullheads back to back. Down where Ed Evans likes to go on his boat. I got slammed. I lost the one on my on my Pro Classic, and it definitely was a female with the way it took it down. And the other one was on the Akuma Elite, and I lost them too. So that was around like 1:30, around 1:30ish. I think like 1:32, 1:33 a.m. So it definitely, yeah, they're definitely biting. And Ed and Linda just caught their two flatheads Wednesday. So that's another thing. Yeah, I know, Kepaholic. Oh yeah, dude, I know. I don't use them as often, but right now it seems like that's what they use during their spawn, or even after their spawn. For the females, is use bullheads for some reason. Apparently, because they're scavengers to eating other fish's eggs or something like that. Something rather than that. But yeah, that's where it's gonna be at. So I hope you guys are extremely excited for tonight once that time happens, because I know I am. Woohoo! Heck yeah! Woo! As Trotline Joe says. But I am actually going to have to end this live, guys, because I do got to, because if it is going to be around that time, like it's 5:12, so I'm hoping that my buddy does get back to me when he wants to actually try to get some bait for tonight. And I do actually got to eat because eventually my body will try to give up. Because I rarely ate today. But I hope to see you all in my live tonight. And it's going to be an awesome time. But I got to eat before I go crazy. And my body starts getting sick again. But I will catch you guys hopefully soon. Alright. Catch you guys later. Peace. Oh, I will there, Josie. I will. Don't you worry about that. Have some good, nice barbecue.